Is Benjamin Netanyahu now moving from threats to direct orders as Hezbollah fires rockets and probes the fragile truce? The Israeli Prime Minister has ordered the military to hit Hezbollah targets in Lebanon with force, signaling that any ceasefire on paper will not stop retaliatory fire. Israeli tanks and infantry columns have been seen moving along and across the Lebanon border, reinforcing positions as the northern front heats up again. At the same time, Hezbollah says it has shot down an Israeli Hermes 450 surveillance drone over southern Lebanon, marking another blow to Israel's eyes in the sky. The group has released video of the shootdown, using the footage to showcase the growing prowess of its Iranian-supplied anti-aircraft missile systems. Rockets fired from Lebanon have sparked a heavy Israeli response, making the ceasefire look less like a peace and more like a pause that is rapidly unraveling. Air raid sirens have wailed from Manara to Misgavam as rockets rain in from across the border, sending residents scrambling for cover yet again. The IDF has branded Hezbollah's rocket fire a blatant violation of the ceasefire terms, accusing the group of deliberately testing Israel's restraint. Soon after, drone alerts erupted across Hanita, Wayra, and Rosh Hanakra, signaling fresh fears of unmanned aircraft slipping through the defenses. The army says 2 projectiles crossed into Israeli airspace. One was intercepted, while contact with the second was lost, leaving its impact point uncertain. A second drone alert in Malkia was triggered when a suspicious target appeared on radar and then vanished, adding to the tension along the northern frontier. All this comes as the IDF claims that 6 Hezbollah fighters have been killed in fresh strikes and engagements in southern Lebanon. According to Israeli accounts, 3 militants were killed while traveling in an armed pickup truck, 1 was hit on a motorcycle, and 2 more were targeted near the Litani River. Israeli strikes have hit what the IDF describes as Radwan force sites and weapons depots south of the main front line, aiming to blunt Hezbollah's elite units. Overnight, rocket launchers and related infrastructure in Deir al-Zarani, Kfar Rumman, and al-Samaya also went up in flames, as Israel expands its target list despite the ceasefire label.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.